Once you have your hole peg toy fully assembled, nothing moves. Everything's assembled and stuck in place correctly. Last thing you need to do is you need to make a Campus A drawing file. And so how do I know this? Well, I looked at my directions. When you are finishing, or when you are finished assembling it, make a Campus A drawing file and place the assembly in there in ISO top right view. And then it says you may want to change the scale. And then it says place a part list and a balloon, but we'll get to that. So first things first, Campus A drawing. So I'm going to go to, or first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to save this. I'm going to call it Peg Toy Assembly or Assembly 1. It looks like there's no files in there, but that's because there's no assembly files. The other files are in there, I promise. But name it and hit OK. And once you've saved it, now you should be able to place it in a drawing file. So I'm going to go to New, and I don't want to go to Assembly. I don't want to go to Part. I want to go to Drawing, and I want to go to Campus A Drawing. And I'm going to create it. And you should get this file opened up. And you want to make this look nice and professional, so you're going to type these in. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video while I type mine in. And make sure you make yours look professional. Once I'm good, I'm going to hit OK. And I have my Campus A drawing, and everything's filled in, okay? To drop a file in, you might recall, you go to Base, and then you make sure you select ISO top right or the home view. And I'm just going to place it in, and you might notice it's a little big. So once I place it in, I want to make it a little bit smaller. So I right-click OK, and I go down to my red dot surrounding it to go back and edit it. And I'm going to tell it to be about half that size. I'm going to see OK and see what it looks. And this looks a little bit better, I should say. And if I want it a little bit bigger, I can make it a little bit bigger. The size that's appropriate. But I want to make sure I give myself half of the screen. I want this right half blank because I'm going to place a part list in there. That's what my directions, well, not that one. That's what my directions say to do. Make sure to add a part list and balloons. So how to do a part list? Well, I'm going to go to Annotate, and I'm going to select Part List. And it wants to know what part or what list of parts would I like to get from. I'm going to make sure I have my Peg Toy Assembly file selected. And I'm going to hit OK. Do not worry about this. Hit OK. And then you can drop it in. I'm going to drop it over here in the top right corner. And if you look, it's already filled out for me. Look, it tells me all of my items in order that I placed them in and how many of each I have. And then it even tells me the name of each. And it leaves a blank for our description. We are going to add the description now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure it's red, and I'm going to double click. And I can type in whatever I want. So I click on one. And the Peg Toy base, it wants to give a description. I want you to describe how it's assembled. So the Peg Toy base, well, there's not much to it. It's grounded. It's the grounded piece. All other parts are connected to. And you're going to give a simple common sense answer for all of these. And if you don't remember, you can use your document to help you, or the picture to help you. But I don't want you to make yours look exactly like that. It's too much work. So for example, the round peg. The round peg was inserted in the round hole. Whereas the square peg is mated and flushed in the square hole. And the corner peg, we could say, is mated to the top corners, 45 degrees. Or I could say angled off 45 degrees from the sides. And go ahead and give all of these common sense names.